The Thursday Murder Club is Netflix's new star-studded mystery film based on Richard Osman's best-selling novel. Produced by Steven Spielberg, starring the legendary cast of Pierce Brosnan, Sir Ben Kingsley, Dame Helen Mirren, Celia Imrie, and Tom Ellis, who plays Brosnan's son in the film. Directed by Chris Columbus.
Hello, hi Pierce and Tom. I'm Gretchen Fullido from the Philippines. It's so lovely to meet the both of you.
Thank you very much.
Lovely to meet you.
And you too. You're looking lovely there. Wonderful.
Thank you. I really enjoyed watching the Thursday Murder Club. What made you say absolutely yes to taking on your roles as father and son?
Well, I'd worked with Chris Columbus before. Chris and I have known each other for a number of years. He sent me the book. He said, I'm making this into a movie. I read the book. I read the script. I said, I'm in. I enjoyed it enormously. And the company of Dame Helen, Sir Ben Kingsley, Celia, Tom, who we'd never worked together before. It was just a beautiful summer, a great summer.
Yeah, and Pierce was already cast. In fact, they were all already cast when I got the call about it. And I was like, who's in it? And they list off all the people, and I was like, where do I sign? This is amazing. So yeah, I just got to work with all my heroes for like 6 weeks. It was brilliant.
And the story has such a kind of human touch to it. I mean, these elderly people, old age pensioners, mature people, whatever you like to call us. But they're very vital people, people who have this rich tapestry of life, and they're not done living, far from it. They're passionate. They have a place in society, and they don't wish to be doing archery or knitting or jigsaw puzzles. So they solve cold cases. And of course, in their investigation of these cold cases, a murder takes place at Cooper's Chase. And Cooper's Chase as well is this magnificent character in the film, Enfield House.
Beautiful.
It's so beautiful. It's like the most quintessentially British job I've ever done, for sure.
Yes, I feel like we're doing Ealing comedies or something like this.
Exactly.
So, yeah, magnificent cast.
The chemistry of the cast was just amazing. What was one of the most unforgettable and memorable moments you had on cam and maybe behind the scenes that you could share?
Oh, well, definitely for me, it was my first day, and I was working with the Big Four. You know, my character in the film is a celebrity. Most of the characters in it are sort of fawning over my character. But I was doing a scene with these guys, and I was thinking, my God, my experience inside was definitely not what was happening outside. I was like a groupie, just going, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. But that was my biggest takeaway for sure.
Yeah, I would say the same as Tom. You know, for me to be working with Sir Ben and Dame Helen, Celia, and Tom here, you know, to discover this man's work and his presence, and he's got such a wonderful presence of voice and character, and everyone got on extremely well. Everyone was very giving and supportive of each other. I felt like I was in a theatre company.
Yeah, it felt a lot like that, didn't it?
You know, it really did. And when you're in the theatre, you know, everyone is together on stage, and you have to support each other to make the play. And this was like making a play.
It was just amazing, and it translated on screen, and I was like, looks like it's so light. That's what I felt while watching you guys.
It was joyful, wasn't it?
It was.
It was a really joyful experience. I think everyone was very happy to be there.
Chris Columbus.
And Chris Columbus sets the tone of, like, he's just a really lovely man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a charming man, and gave us the confidence to fly, you know, to be actors, and supported us. And you want to make him laugh, you want to please him. I mean, actors, we want to please the people. We want to, you know, make people happy. And this cast and company of actors were all that.
From father and son duo Pierce Brosnan and Tom Ellis, I then caught up with Sir Ben Kingsley and Celia Imrie, who had just as much passion for the Thursday Murder Club and some wonderful reflections about life, aging, and storytelling.
What made you say absolutely yes to taking on your roles as retired psychiatrist Ibrahim and retired nurse Joyce?
Well, I said yes immediately to the gentleman you mentioned, because I heard that it was Steven Spielberg who was producing it. And he's a man for whom I have an absolute admiration, because I've worked with him twice before. I immediately said yes. Then I heard it was Christopher Columbus. Then I heard it was the Murder Club. Then I heard it was our cast. The last member of our cast to join was Celia, but the whole thing knitted together so beautifully. It was a yes, 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 yes.
Even without seeing the script. That's a huge compliment.
Yeah.
Oh, but your characters in the Thursday Murder Club prove that retirement doesn't mean slowing down or losing excitement or adventure and purpose. What lessons in life and aging resonated with you guys, and what do you hope audiences will take away from the film?
The thing is, it's what we're doing in our lives, isn't it, really? I suppose we're unusual as actors to be able to have that opportunity to go on and on. And so for us, it's absolutely as it should be that these four characters go on and are not in any way slowing down or, sitting down.
Yeah, it's an area and a territory of life that we're very familiar with because we are blessed to be storytellers. I'll be a storyteller until I take my last breath. Of course, retirement has a very special place in millions of people's lives, and it's not a word I would remotely disparage. But the quartet, the four people that you've described, have a contribution to make to life, and also a curiosity for each other. Yeah. And they've chosen one of the toughest hobbies that they could possibly choose. It's not knitting or playing Scrabble or jigsaw puzzles. It's a really challenging hobby that they have to get their heads around every day. Every Thursday, sorry.
Yes.
Not every day.
Solving murders.
Solving murders, yeah.
Sir Ben, you've
Hello.
played such a wide range of roles, from Gandhi to gangster Don Logan and now retired psychiatrist Ibrahim in the Thursday Murder Club. How do you choose your roles, and what keeps the craft of acting fresh, exciting, and challenging all these years?
I think that I have to thank my beginnings. My beginnings were blessed because I was fortunate enough to audition for and be accepted by the Royal Shakespeare Company as, I think it was my third job. I mean, I was very, very early on in my career. So that has given me a love for language, a love for communicating essential truths to an audience. I mean, I think, honestly, without that background of theatre and Shakespeare, and sometimes playing 4 different roles in 4 different plays a week.
Wow.
And holding that massive text in my head, that's my foundation, and it hasn't left me.
My beginnings were very different. I'm a chorus girl, much to Prince William's delight when I told him, by the way. But anyway, that's how I began. I think we can't necessarily choose as actors. I always imagine it like we have to wait to be asked to dance. And so the only thing I try to steer is try and do something as different as you possibly can to the last thing you did. So you don't get stuck in that box that people are so keen to put you in and escape from that. But I mean, my God, learning along the everyday, watching Sir Ben work, watching Helen and Piers and David and Tom and everybody who comes on, and it's rich and marvellous and all adds to every day on set, every day in the theatre.
After watching this film, I said, I want more, and I'm sure the fans will be saying the same thing after watching this. Will there be a sequel to the movie? Because it was just so much fun to watch. And your message to all your Filipino fans.
Well, I think you would like to do another one?
Oh, I think we'd all love to do another one, wouldn't we?
I think we'd all love to do another one.
Yes.
Yes, no, everyone is so excited to do another one, but can't turn the corner till you get there. Let's let's raise the curtain on this one, and wish everyone in the Philippines lots of love, happiness, be good to each other, enjoy life, and do good things. Enjoy the movie.
Well, I would say if you want to see more of this, then watch it, because that, in success, hopefully it breeds more success. So I think, honestly, I find it hard to believe that anyone wouldn't enjoy watching this film. I've seen it twice now. I normally hate watching stuff that I'm in, but I didn't have that experience this time. It's just such a lovely sort of euphoric piece to be in, but also, especially with the world the way it is at the moment, I think there's certainly a place for the good feeling that this brings.
And I just want to say, Pierce, you never change. What is your secret? My gosh.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say. I don't know, good Irish genes and a great, wonderful wife who looks after me and keeps me on track. Keely. Yes.
And paddleboarding.
And paddleboarding.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I think that if there is a sequel, it's up to It's up to people like yourself, and it's up to your enthusiasm, which is very gratifying to be at the receiving end of. But honestly, it's up to you. It's up to the audience. It's up to you guys. If you want more, we're here. As Celia said, we live by invitation.
Yes.
Invite us.
But I would like to send a message to your countrymen and women, because I travel to America on the Queen Mary 2, and the majority of the people on board are Filipinos, if I'm allowed to say that, from the Philippines.
Filipinos, correct.
And they are so charming and a delight every single day. And it is remarkable and a truly wonderful way to be amongst you all.
Thank you so much, Celia and Sir Ben. It was such an honor and pleasure talking to you both. And again, congratulations on this and hoping for a sequel.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
The Thursday Murder Club is streaming on Netflix. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Gretchen Fullido Official, for more Hollywood and celebrity exclusives.